Hi everyone, before I start today's video I just wanted to apologise. I noticed that a lot of the clips in today's video were very laggy and I'm not really sure why they're doing that. It shouldn't be like this, so I'm going to keep on trying to fix this. In the meantime, I just want to say a huge thank you to everyone for all of your patience and for just sticking around with me through this time. And yeah, that's everything I wanted to say. I hope you enjoy! Hello everyone, it's me Blossom and welcome back to our channel. I hope you're all having a great day. In today's video, me and my sister are going to be showing you guys how you can earn a ton of candy super fast in Adopt Me. So as you can see, the Halloween event ends in 7 days and that is not a long time. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and give you guys as many tips as we can. So hopefully this video will help you guys and hopefully you can get as much candy as you can before this event ends. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and teleport to the haunted house. So we will see you guys when we get there. Okay, so we've just arrived at the haunted house and as you can see I only have 2,000 candy corn at the moment, which is not really enough for all of the new items. So I'm going to try and save up and get as much candy as I can today, and I'm thinking of doing another video soon where I basically see how much candy I can earn in 1 hour using all of these tips and tricks that we're going to share with you guys today. So let's go ahead and play the first game, which I'm not really sure what it's going to be, but it kind of depends on how long the wait is. Okay, so this game only has 3 minutes to wait, so this is going to be our first one. Oh, this is my favourite one. Okay, this one's called Spleef, I believe. So what you have to do is you have to jump on these different platforms and you have to try not to fall right to the bottom. I think you guys probably know this game already, but I've got some tips that I'd like to share with you. So the first one is to actually join a private server for this game in particular. The reason for this is because the different platforms actually disappear a lot faster and it leaves you with hardly anywhere to stand. So you're more likely to fall off and lose if you're in a public server. So I like to go into a private one with my sister. As you can see, we are in one right now. There are some games which would be better in a public server, but this one definitely is better in a private server. And also what you can do, well, this is what I do anyways, I'm not sure if yeah, this is my favorite minigame too, but this next tip is to basically run around the outside of the platforms. So rather than just jump in like in all different random areas, just try to go from the outside and work your way in. By doing this, you're left with a lot more space, and we'll show you what we mean by that in a second. So now we're just going to wait for the game to load and we shall be back very soon. Okay, the game starts in 3, 2, 1. Yay! Oh yeah, it's Spleef. I thought it was Spleef. Okay, so what I mean by this is once this platform drops, what I like to do is start from the outside, because this way we've still got all of these platforms left to walk across. So as you can see, I am actually doing pretty well. I'm managing to last quite a long time. Oh! Okay, no. Okay, so it's a little bit harder when you have someone else with you, which is why I thought it would be better to join a private server. But it's still really helpful to start on the outside and then, yeah, just work your way in. So that's what we're doing now. And you can see my sister. And actually, I don't know where she went. Oh no, I think she might have fallen. I'm not really sure. But we still have 30 seconds left and all of these spaces. So we should be able to complete this. Oh, she's there. So yeah, it is a lot harder when you have other people, but if you all try to work on the outside first and kind of do it together, then it's a lot easier. So yeah, that's why I just recommend maybe going into a private server. But either way, you can always work together and go on the outside. So yeah. Okay, so we have 3 seconds left, which means we've actually completed this, I think. Yay! Okay, so look how much candy we earned. So I had 2,000 before. And now I have, how much do I have? 6,000, so it goes up a lot. Okay, so that was our first game. I'm not sure if there's anything else I wanted to say for this one. I'm pretty sure that was all of the tips I had. But now let's go and play our second game. I'm really excited. I love these mini games. Okay, so which one has the smallest waiting time? I'm not really sure. I feel like it might be hide and seek. Oh, I think it is. Does that say 7? Yes, 7 minutes, so we don't have to wait too long. So this one's hide and seek. You do need other players for this game, so definitely make sure to join a public server for this one in particular, because if you only have yourself, it doesn't actually let you play the game, because obviously you need to have someone to hide and someone else to be the seeker. But yeah, so me and my sister are going to play this one. I'm pretty sure that we can both play this one. I don't think you need more than 2 people for this, but we'll find out in a second. I haven't actually played this one as much, but what I do know is that when people play this game, a lot of them actually tend to run around rather than actually hiding. And I know that kind of defeats the object, but if you want to survive for a bit longer, I would probably recommend actually just running around and trying to escape that way, because if you're just in one position and you allow someone to come and find you, you're probably not going to last as long as you would if you would just run. So I'd probably do that. And sometimes when I'm playing with my sister or my friends, what I like to do is we basically just work together, because we don't really want to risk each other losing any candy corns. And even though it's really fun to play this game properly, sometimes when you're really desperate for a candy corn, it is just easier for us to just kind of wait around. I know it sounds a little bit like we're cheating, but it's better than the other person losing out on candy, especially when the Halloween update is leaving very soon. Okay, so we still have 3 minutes left. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and talk to Becky, which is super cute. Look at this little dog. Okay, so hello adventurer, my name, I don't just hand it out to anyone. Oh, we already know your name though. Get out of the light, you don't want to be seen too soon. This minigame is quite simple but requires the best skills. As a hider, you must stay away, lurk in the shadows, find the best hiding spots around, eat treats to gain speed and grab as much candy as you can. As a seeker, your mission is to find all of the sneaky players. Go now and remember the ways of the ninja. Okay, so as you just heard from Becky, you can also catch candy. So again, rather than playing the game, sometimes me and my friends like to just walk around the map and collect all the candy, because sometimes when you're playing it properly, it's a lot harder to get the candy because you're worrying about where the seeker is. So if you're really desperate for candy corn, I would definitely recommend doing that instead. But anyways, me and my sister are just going to wait around for a little bit, and once this game has started, we will be back very soon. 3, 2, 1! Yay! The game is loading. Okay, so I have to hide and my sister is the seeker, but we are not actually going to be playing it properly. I know it sounds really bad, but instead we're just going to go around and collect candy, because this is how we like to collect our candy a lot faster if I can actually get some. So as you can see, we have some candy corns that are just floating around. I love the candy corn, they're really cute. And like I said before, if you are on a public server and people are trying to get you, then I recommend just running around rather than hiding, because if I just stay hidden, sometimes it's not always the best thing, because someone could just come up behind me and then they can take me. So I feel like it can actually be better to just kind of run around and hope that they don't catch you that way. But some of you guys may not find this tip as helpful. I mean, I found this tip quite helpful and I've definitely managed to earn a lot more candy this way, so that's why I thought I'd mention it, and hopefully it does help you guys out. Oh my gosh, there's actually a lot of candy here. So we only have 10 seconds left, and I think my sister is also collecting candy at the moment. I would assume so. Yes, she's over there. So just collecting as much candy as we can, and hopefully, yay! So we've got 360, which isn't too bad. Oh wait, I think we got more than that. We did, we have 11,000 now. Yay! We collected candy from the map and also got some candy from just playing, which is honestly amazing. We actually got a lot more than I thought we would. But anyways, now we're moving on to our final game. Also, I did want to mention this because I feel like it's quite important. So I'm sure you guys are already aware of this, but the waiting times for these games can be very long. It's not always as bad when you're playing them one after another. But if you're in a public server, sometimes it's so easy to miss the countdown or miss the notifications, and then you have to wait like a whole 20 minutes, sometimes even half an hour for the next game to start. So what I recommend is if you do end up doing that by mistake, you do miss the notifications, then just keep hopping from different servers, because then that way there's always going to be a game available, and it might just be a little bit quicker when you want to earn your candy rather than just waiting around for each game. So yeah, this one hasn't been too bad. We've actually only got a 5-minute wait. But here is Simon. This game is basically like Simon Says. This one is probably my least favourite, only because I find this one a little bit challenging. The reason for that is because I always end up falling off of the platforms, and I kind of I try to jump over them, but I always fall between the gaps. So that's my first tip. Try to be really careful with the gaps, because they are quite big. You really do have to make sure that you jump rather than just walking to different platforms, because I have fallen through the gaps so many times and then you lose out on so much candy, which is quite sad. So yeah, that's my first tip. And then here we have two characters. We have the 𝔸𝕓𝕠𝕦𝕤 and the evil unicorn. So you can trust the 𝔸𝕓𝕠𝕦𝕤, but when it comes to the evil unicorn, you have to actually do the opposite to what they say. So if they tell you to go to, I don't know, the red platform, then you have to go to anything but that. So you have to do the opposite. But my main tip is to just be extra careful with the gaps. But the final tip I have for you guys is to actually join a public server for this game. The reason for this is because if you're in a public server, and you're not really sure on which platforms to go to, because sometimes it can get a little bit confusing. I don't know about you guys, but if you are unsure, at least when you're in a public server, you can always follow what everyone else is doing, and that way you've just got a much higher chance of completing the game. So overall, I'd actually recommend you guys to join a private server for this update and when you're playing the mini games, because 2 out of 3 of the mini games are much better when you're in a private server. So those games are Spleef and Hide and Seek, which give you a lot more candy when you're in a private server. But when you do play hide and seek, make sure that you have someone else with you in your private server, because you have to have 2 people to play that game. That's pretty much all of my tips. Now let's play the final mini game. Yay! So we have 8 rounds. Okay, so oh, what's the first one? Okay, so we can go to the yellow platform, but we have to be so careful because look how big these gaps are. I always fall between the gaps and it's so annoying because I lose so much candy. Okay, the next round, oh my gosh. Okay, so we have the yellow or green. Oh no, I'm just gonna have to follow my sister. I don't know where I'm going. I might not make it. No, I didn't make it. Oh wait. Oh no, I didn't make it. That one's a lot harder. I don't know why. And also make sure to be super careful when these different platforms change, because it makes the map go very shaky and sometimes that can put me off. So just be careful and just remember that if it does shake, you're going to be okay. So just try to stay as still as possible, and then as soon as they've stopped changing, you can just go ahead and continue. So yeah, that is all of the tips that we have for today. Okay, so my sister now has 20,000 candy, which is amazing. So I started off with only 2,000 and now we have 12,000. Obviously I would have gotten a lot more if I was able to complete this last mini game. But yeah, that's all of our tips. I really hope this video is helpful. I am going to be doing a giveaway very soon. My sister's just going to get something. But yeah, we're going to be doing a giveaway very soon as like a little Halloween special. And I'm hoping to make another video where I basically test these tips out and see how much candy I can earn in 1 hour. So yeah, I hope you guys have a lovely rest of your day. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye! Bye 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 bye!